we celebrated Columbus Day recently,
Yes.
but another celebrated Catholic explorer is Saint Brendan, who it is said went on an odyssey-like adventure into the Atlantic Ocean. What can you tell us about Saint Brendan, and what are the chances that he actually managed to visit North America?
Well, considering how bizarre some of the places he visited were, I'm sure he must have reached L.A. But no, seriously. Well, the story has him leaving Ireland in a coracle with several other monks. A coracle was sort of a round ship. It was they still make them in the West of Ireland. Not that big, but they still make them. And he set sail and traveled through. He traveled across the ocean in the story,
Mm-hmm.
and visited various strange and peculiar lands, and all sorts of wild things happened. Very much like the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, if you're a Narnia fan, except the opposite direction,
Oh, okay.
because the Dawn Treader went east and St. Brendan went west. Anyway, but it was a very similar kind of story. Did he reach America? Well, possibly. I mean, one thing we know is that Irish monks preceded the Norsemen almost everywhere they went to escape them, because the Norsemen, when they were pagans, were not pleasant people, and they loved ripping monasteries apart and killing monks. It was one of their favorite things to do. So they chased a bunch of them out of Ireland, and what happened when they arrived in Iceland? There were Irish monks there, and when they saw the Vikings coming, they said, "See ya," and went west. And there were all sorts of stories when the Vikings got to Greenland, that there were people who did processions and wore black cowls further on.
Mm-hmm.
They got this from the Skraelings, the Indians. Now, did such communities exist, and how long did they exist? I have no idea. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Although I'm a great fan of Columbus myself, I know that a number of other explorers reached the New World, not just Europeans. Chinese, maybe Africans.
Really?
So it's hard to, it's pre-Columbian, because of the lack of written records, pre-Columbian America, on both North and South, is always going to be a real mystery for us.
Oh.
There was the tremendous civilization of the mound builders in the Mississippi Valley, which apparently pretty much collapsed in the 300s AD, 400s AD, about the time the Roman Empire and the Han Empire did in Europe and Asia. But because the mound builders didn't write, we don't know anything about their civilization except what we can try to deduce from what they left behind physically. And that's not easy. Imagine how almost incomprehensible Egyptian and Sumerian civilizations would be to us now if we couldn't read cuneiform or hieroglyphics. We would have no idea, really, what they were doing with anything. So it's a tremendous mystery, but I'd say that there's certainly the possibility.
I heard there's a map of St. Brendan's voyage. Is that true?
Well, I mean, people have certainly drawn them on the basis of what's in the story.
Oh, okay.
Just like there are maps of Middle Earth.
Okay.
If you follow a narrative and you put it in a map form, then you've got a map of it.
Okay.
Now, this may interest you, but actually Gondor's capital, Minas Tirith, lies on the river Anduin, which comes down from the Misty Mountains. No? All right, never mind.